Baby's reaction was that reaction video. We're actually gonna be breaking stuff down. Analysis video about the NFC East and how this will be working for this year. We're gonna do a little. We're not really predicting, the entire year, all that. Let's say for every single team, but we're gonna break it down on who I expect to win the division and get last place. Surprise, surprise! My Dallas Cowboys will be winning the division. You heard it here first. We got Brandon Cooks. He's taking our receiving core to a different level. We literally are just getting we're literally no longer having to play with a special teams player with Noah Brown as our third receiver. We now have a legitimate a good top 25 receiver in the league added to our receiving core. And for some reason, ESPN has a whole bunch of crack addicts working for them, and somehow they don't think CeeDee Lamb is a top 5 receiver in the league. If you don't think CeeDee Lamb is top 5 receiver in the league, you're smoking crack. I'm just sorry what it is. Anyone who thinks that Terry McLaurin is a better receiver than CeeDee Lamb, you're on crack. You're on crack cocaine. If you think that AJ Brown or Cooper Kupp is better than CeeDee Lamb, you're on crack cocaine. If you think that DK fucking Metcalf is a better receiver than CeeDee Lamb, you're on crack cocaine. And I mean that for real. Now, you could say Cooper Kupp. Okay, you can argue Cooper Kupp. You can argue. You can't really argue AJ Brown. But DK Metcalf and fucking Terry McLaurin, you're on crack cocaine. We're calling what it is. We're calling a spade a spade. My Dallas Cowboys are going to win the division. Easy. I think that we're going to be head and shoulders to the number 1 team in the league. Not the league, in the division, what I mean. The division. I think we'll win it pretty comfortably. Last place is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry, you heard it here first. Philadelphia Eagles are going to be last place. They're falling off a cliff. They're going to be falling off a cliff. Now, I know you're thinking, what? They made it to the Super Bowl last year. They have Jalen Hurts. They have Nick Sirianni as a coach. Now, you have to realize that every single team in this division last year had a 500 record or better. That means the Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, and Washington Commanders, terrible name, all had 500 records or better. 3 out of the 4 teams in this division made the playoffs. All right? 3 out of the 4 teams made the playoffs. Washington was very close to making the playoffs. So when you look at that, it's a very tight division. A couple of injuries go the wrong way, and that's that. I mean, you may lose the division off of that because all these teams, if you're being completely honest, are all pretty good teams. The only issue is that you have to play within your division 6 times per year, and if you're playing a very good division, that's 6 tough games. Versus if you're playing a star division like the NFC North or the NFC South, then it doesn't matter as much that you have 6 games. That's more like 3 wins. So, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be last place. Brandon Graham is going to be washed. I know I said this in another video. People were really upset that I said Brandon Graham was going to be washed. I mean, we're just keeping it a buck. Brandon Graham he's going to be washed. He's going to fall off a cliff. He had 11 sacks last year. You're blahing about Brandon Graham had 11 sacks. Who was he, like 35, 37, 8? You know what I'm saying? He's old. All right, he can't keep doing this. He'll be coaching before you know it. That's all I got to say if he wants to coach. But playing elite level football as a defensive end in the NFL, his days are done. All respect to Brandon Graham. You know what I'm saying? Looks like a thick fella. Looks like he probably eats at Boston Market. Darius Slay is another reason. Darius Slay is a very good corner. Don't get me wrong. He's a very good corner, an elite corner in the NFL. Here's what I will say. Y'all, Eagles fans overhype him, for one. That's number 1. And number 2, he has his good days and he has his bad days. If you watch Darius Slay, you may watch him one game and think he's, damn near Deion Sanders. The next game, and he looks like Cortland Finnegan. Let's just say that, we dropped 40 on y'all with Darius Slay. You know, CeeDee Lamb was routing them up. You know, every single receiver we had was routing y'all up. Y'all could not guard us. Just simply could not guard us. Up and down the field, y'all couldn't stop us. And I know you're like, oh, you barely beat a team with a backup quarterback. Y'all barely beat us when we had our backup quarterback, Cooper Rush. Don't forget that. Please don't forget that. Barely beat us. So let's not get started on all that. Because we can go there. I mean, y'all beat us with our backup, and we beat y'all with y'all's backup. So let's keep it a buck. The only difference is that we scored 40 on y'all. All right. Now this right here is the real reason why I think that the Eagles will not be making the playoffs. I have faith in the enemy. This guy right here, he's been the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, right? Can't get a head coaching job because, you know, a lot of people are like, well, Eric, you know, what's his name? Andy Reid is really the one who orchestrating the offense. He's just kind of the second fiddle there. He's just there for show. So he's going to the Commanders now to run their offense to show, you know, I know I'm really him when it comes to coaching. And I have faith that he's going to show it. Because you have to think, like, the Commanders really weren't that bad of a team. They had a decent defense. Their main issues, they had no offense. All right, let's call it this. They had a one-dimensional offense. They really ran the football right. They had literally called the same play, just ran it right in the middle. Right up the middle, right up the gut every single time. You know, I feel like he's gonna add a lot of new invention to the offense. Now, I already said that Terry McLaurin is nowhere close to CeeDee Lamb, but he is a good receiver. Don't get me wrong. They have that Robinson guy. They have Gibson. They have another couple of pieces on their roster. They could be decent. They were already decent last year. I think that the Redskins find a way, you know, to finish. Actually, they may finish in third. They may finish in second place. I have a sleeper pick. They're going to finish in second place. Giants probably going to finish in third. Now, I know a lot of y'all thinking, how are we going to do that when we had an MVP candidate as our quarterback in Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts is great. He's a good quarterback. He surprised me. I did not think he was going to be that good last year, all right? Versus what we had seen the previous 2 years, didn't see it coming. Didn't see it. Actually, it was the previous 2 years, didn't see it coming at all. They weren't all that good the year before. They actually made the playoffs, though, but they weren't all that good. They took a big leap from the year before to last year. Kind of what I'm expecting from this team right here. I'm expecting him to be able to take this team to a big leap. Now, they don't have the same type of talent the Eagles do, but we didn't think that the Eagles had this type of talent either. So they took the leap and they showed us that they were talented. That's all I got to say on this. But this man right here, Dakota Prescott, he's the reason why the Eagles are going to be in last place. Because Dak Prescott he's gonna beat the Eagles twice this year. We were not losing to the Eagles this year. We were beating the Eagles twice this year. I guarantee it. And he's going to be playing amazing during these games. And I'm not going to have to burn his jersey. I'm going to be very happy. And I'm going to get good sleep that night. Now, we're going to take a look at this Eagles schedule. And we're going to pick the games on who I think is going to win. And to figure out their record. We're going to be completely unbiased. I don't hate the Eagles. I'm just a Cowboys fan. So we're going to be unbiased. Eagles versus Patriots, I had the Eagles winning. Vikings versus Eagles, I have the Vikings winning. Bucks versus Eagles, to be for real, I have the Eagles winning, so they're 2-1 at this point. Commanders versus Eagles, I have the Commanders winning this one, so I have them 2-2. Rams versus Eagles, very, very, very close game. But I do have the Rams winning, so I have them at 2-3. I have them losing to the Jets. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers, they have a very good defense. They have a good, what's the name of the receiver they have? Very good receiver. They had a good running back last year. He was a rookie, Breece Hall. He should be coming back. They added some more receivers with Lazard. He's not that good. Randall Cobb, he's ass. He's old, but, you know, still weapons nonetheless. So I have him at 2-4 at this point. So all right, they beat the Patriots, they beat the Vikings, they beat the they beat the Patriots, the Buccaneers, but they lost to the Vikings, Commanders, Rams, and Jets. I have them also losing to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are a legit team. They're a legit team. Let's not forget that the offense on way it looked. They were 5-0 last year with Tua and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and all those pieces, and they got better. All right, I don't know if Jalen Ramsey's gonna be back at this point, but they did add some pieces. They have Bradley Chubb they traded for in the midseason. He's gonna get even more acclimated to the defense. They have Vic Fangio now as a defensive coordinator. He's not bad. So I have them being 2-5 at this point. And this is no bullshit. 3-5. I have them beating the Commanders. Let's be for real. I don't think the Commanders are gonna clean sweep them this year. So 3-5. The Eagles, Cowboys. This is a big matchup right here. First matchup of the year, November 5th. Mark your calendars. 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. I told you my Cowboys are winning. We're sweeping the Eagles this year. So y'all were at 3-5. Now you're at 3-6. Y'all not very good this year so far. The Chiefs. Let's be for real. If I had to lose to the Chiefs, niggas, don't be upset. Let's be for real. The Chiefs just won the Super Bowl. They beat y'all last year. This right here. This must be a Monday Night Football game. Monday Night Football game right here. And it's very simple. I have the Chiefs winning. So y'all are 3-7. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Now y'all play the Bills. Y'all can't catch a fucking break, bro. I'm gonna be for real. Y'all can't catch a break. I have y'all. This is gonna be a very close game. I have y'all out. Y'all are 3-7. I have y'all winning this one. Yeah, fine. Y'all find a way to skate out of this one. And they're like, can they turn the season around? You have Tony Romo calling this game. This is going to be in CBS. Tony Romo, the Eagles, they really pull out this game. Can they turn the season around? This is Tony Romo right here. Y'all are 4-7. But guess what? Y'all have to face Cowboys, Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, back to back. That's tough to beat. That's just. Wait, what am I trying to say? Sucks to suck. That's what I want to say. Sucks to suck. Y'all are losing the 49ers. I don't care. Put it like this. If y'all beat the Bills, y'all losing the 49ers. If y'all lose to the 49ers, if y'all lose to the Bills, y'all beating the 49ers. But I think y'all going to beat the Bills, lose to the 49ers. Calling it what it is. They're going to get the revenge for the NFC Championship game last year. Y'all are 4-8. I said the Cowboys were sweeping this year. Y'all, we're at home. This is December 10th, 7:20 p.m. game, Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys are laying it on them. We're laying it on them. Dak Prescott throws for 5 touchdowns in this game. He throws for 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. 96.7 QBR. Yeah. I'm being for real right now. So right now, y'all are 4-9. Y'all beat the Eagles. Y'all beat the Seahawks because they're dog water. Geno Smith was a fluky year. He's not that good. So y'all are 5-9. Y'all beat the Giants. All right. So y'all are 7-9. Y'all beat the Cardinals. Y'all are 8-9, and y'all lose to the Giants 7-10. Last place in the division. Hey, if you have any issues with this, come to me. You start coming to me when these games start coming out. If y'all are looking good, I'd be the first one to admit I was wrong. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, ask you next. Deuces.